All right, if you guys would just tell me your guys' name, how old you are, and how long you've been married.
Hello, I am Jim Lind. I am 86 years old, and I've been married to my wife, Mary Ellen, for 63 years this November.
I'm Mary Ellen Lind. I'm 82 years old.
All right, how many kids and grandkids or great grandchildren do you have?
We had 4 children, and I'll let Jim expound on the children.
Our oldest son, Jimmy, was born in 1966. His brother, Kevin, was born that was 1963, and his brother, Kevin, was born in 1966, and his sister, Michelle, was born in
68.
68, excuse me. Julie
Julie.
was born in 1983.
And in 1984, when Julie was 15 months old, Jimmy was in a fatal accident on his way from the UPS working as he went to college during the day.
It happened, he worked from 10:30 in the morning to 10:30 in the night till 2:30 in the morning, and he got killed 1 mile from home. Some woman drove into the side of his car and killed him instantly.
Okay, and how many grandchildren do you have?
We have 11 grandchildren and currently 2 great-grandchildren that are each 1 year old. And we're proud of all of them.
And if you need their names and birthdays, I can tell you.
Okay. All right, so next we're just going to talk about family values. So for your family specifically, what would you guys define your guys' family's values?
Well, for my sake, family is first, then our religion, and then our country.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's hard to separate any of them. But I was cradle Catholic, born into a Catholic family for generations, actually married in a church 1 block away from where my husband also went to church. So we were only a little more than a block away from each other before we married.
We are both Catholic and have been all our life.
Okay. So being that your religions, you're both Catholic, do you guys think you are somewhat of anchors of religion for your family?
We'd certainly like to believe so. We certainly like to think that we've been an example, and I think it has shown through many of the kids.
Our children were raised in the Catholic religion all the way up through high school, and some of them into a little bit of college.
Okay. Do you guys think that because of your examples through your faith that it has brought your family to what it is today?
I just want to say something about my family. Since we've been married for so long, almost 63 years, all of our children that are married have been staying with their original husbands and have been married for almost over 25 years.
And we have 1 grandchild that's only 18, so we're giving her, and she's pretty active in church. She does a lot of things, and as of Easter, she did the altar serving, and she's been quite involved. So I think she's following in the same footsteps, as well as they have been in the service, several of them.
Yeah.
Military.
If you see the pictures on the front of the table in front of me, we have 3 grandchildren there that are in service, 1 in the Marines, 2 that were in the Army or still are in the Army, and we have 1 more that is in the Army and going to be an officer. One of the grandchild, the youngest, that is eager to join the Air Force.
Are there any traditions you guys do as a family that you think that not necessarily you are in charge of, but you kind of motivate/cultivate throughout the family?
Are you talking about food? I can handle that one.
We could go talk about food or holidays or something that comes to mind, activities, something.
Well, we enjoy having the families together. Of course, they're all about 800 miles away from us, so it's pretty difficult. But when we do get together, on the holidays, we try to get at least some of the family together for that issue.
Well, I'll tell you where it began. My mother had promised her mother that she would keep the family together. My mother on New Year's Day hosted 50 to 60 people in the family, and some friends were also included. So I have tried to do keeping the family together. I think my husband does a better job of keeping the family together than I do. But this is something that I want to do for my mother too.
And do you think that'll get passed down through the generations through your family?
We really hope so.
I see in some instances it really is.
Religion in the family, in the majority of the family, is a staple for them, and we're glad to hear that.
Is there something you two are known for in your family if
Well,
someone comes over?
You hit the nail on the head, lady. Let me tell you, I have come to the conclusion to get into this family, you have to be loving to play table games and especially cards. That's one of the prerequisites, it seems, because the young people that have been marrying people that can do that. And I think, as my husband and I do, we play a game after our lunch and our dinner, being that we're retired. And I think it's important that you spend time together, not only as a family, but as a couple. And I think that's what does it, is the getting together, even if it's just for a game. Something you can do together.
One of the things that we do that people remark about, to me at least, and probably to my wife, is that we travel a lot, and we travel by car. We put in about 10 to 20,000 miles a year just driving to different places because our families are so far apart.
Do you guys think other people around your age range hold the same values for their family in terms of kind of being anchors for their family values?
People our own age,
Yes.
and I think the people that we grew up with seem to have the same values that we have and are still keeping up insofar as religion and family.
And he's right, that where we came from in Barton Park, Illinois, Chicago, we remark about the strongness of the people that we grew up with. We're talking about basically friends.